Okay, hello everyone. So today we are going to start another chapter of C programming, that is function. So what is function? It is a self-contained block of statements that performs well-defined tasks. Okay, so it is a self-contained block of statement, means inside the function, if we create here a function abc, then inside this we can write number of statements. Okay, we can write any number of statements here that perform different type of task. If abc function is used for sum of two numbers, then if I write another function xyz that perform multiplication of two numbers. Okay, so different type of tasks they have to perform. So in our C programming, all the C program have a function, one or more functions. All C programs have one or more functions. So one of these functions is our main function that we use in every C programs. From where our program execution will be started from this main function. After this main function, our program execution part will be started. From where program execution will be starts. Our program execution will be start. So one function may be used in our full program. One function we can use repeatedly. So one function may be reused in multiple programs. Okay, like our example is the C standard library functions. Okay, so what are the C standard library functions? Our printf, scanf. These functions are the library function which you use in different programs of the C programming. In all the programs we have to use the same program. So what are the features of C programming? Our function, what are the features in C programming? So it makes program easier. To understand, easier to debug, reduction of work and time. Okay, so in our C programming we use two type of functions. One is our library function and another one is user defined function. So two type of functions we use in our C programming. First one is library function and second one is user defined function. So what is library function? This one is defined by the C compiler. So what are the examples? Or printf, scanf, these are the library functions. And what is user defined function? Defined by the user. So what are the examples? Printf. No, here we use for the user defined function. Our main function is a user defined function. We can write any statement inside this, then the sum. Okay, these are the user defined function. These are defined by the user. And our printf and scanf, look here we use the printf and scanf. So for the scanf we enter the values to the computer, means we have to return the values to the computer. So what is the difference? Printf does not return any value, but scanf returns multiple values. Okay, so these are the basic of the function. Now we are going to our C programming. So how we declare the function in our programming? We have used some syntax, function declaration. So how we use in our C programming? So first we use the return type, then the function name. Next here we use either arguments, no argument, or the number of arguments. Okay, so what are the example? This is our syntax. Return type, that may be integer, maybe floating point, maybe character. Okay, int. Then sum is my function name, int. Okay, so now here I add the two integer numbers, and that function name is sum. So what is function prototype? The number and type of arguments present inside a function interface. Is called function prototype. Okay, so what is function interface? If I write here int sum, this is my function interface. So here I write number of arguments. Here I use the two number of argument. I also use one number of argument. I also use 5 number of argument, and a type of argument. Here I use int, and if I use here one int, another float, then this is also okay. Okay, so here the number and type of arguments are inside the function interface. So this is our called function prototype. So now we are going to discuss function argument. So there are two type of function argument to use. One is our actual argument that we use inside our void main, because our void main function is the main part of our program. So it is mentioned in function call. So if C is a variable, so we store here the function. This is my function and I pass here the variables. So these are the two numbers that we use in my program. So this type of argument, so here I use two number of argument, 1 and 2. One is A, one other one is B. So these are called the actual arguments. These arguments can be written in the form of variables, constant and expression. Okay, this one is actual argument, another one is formal argument. So these are the arguments which pass in our function definition, mentioned in the function definition. So our example is void. Here my return type is void int x int y. So this is my function definition. So this type of arguments are also called dummy arguments. And they used to just hold the values that are sent by calling function. Okay, these are the dummy arguments that are hold the values which are we pass here, A and B. Here we use two arguments, so here we use two arguments. Here we use one integer, another one integer. So here we also use the same data types, integer and integer. Okay, so now I write the syntax of the function. One example how we write function in our C programming. So first we start void, this is my return type and this is the function name and these are the arguments, two arguments. Here I use int, another one is int, then here is the semicolon. Next I start my void main. Okay, next here I write the number of statements. Next C equals to sum A B. This is I use inside the void main, inside this void main. So these are called the actual argument. The A and B, these are called the actual arguments. And this full is called function call. And this line is the void sum. This line is called function declaration. So first we declare what function we use in our program, then inside the void main function we call that function. Next my void main is finished. Next I write here the work of the function, void sum int A int B Then here I write the work. What is the work of the SOM operation? Here I write the syntax. Here I write the coding of our C programming. So this line is called the function definition. So this is the format of a function that we use in our programming. This full is the format of a function programming, a simple function programming. So now this one we write in our C programming. Using our C compiler, we write the program and execute this one. So how we write this program? First we start the question. So find larger or the maximum among two numbers. We are input two number and we calculate which one is larger, which number is maximum and which number is minimum. Two numbers. So first we start our program. Include stdio.h, include conio.h. Next I write the function declaration part. So here I use the void. This is what means there is no return type. Void return type, that meaning is no return type. In our main function we use that, and here I also use the same return type. Okay, so here I use another one. Here I return the integer value int, then max. My function name is max. So in our program I use two numbers. So we have to use one integer number a, another one integer number b. Then in the function declaration we use the semicolon. In the function call we use the semicolon, but in the function definition there is no semicolon. So first I declare which function I use in my program. Next void main, int a, b. Then I enter the values. Here I write CLR, SCR. Printf, enter the values of a and b. Next write scanf, %d for a, %d for b, then %a, comma %b. Next I enter the values. Okay, now I print the maximum value. Max equals to %d. Now here I call the function. So like this we also call the function. Next here get ch. Now I finish my void main. So what is the work of this maximum? Where we compare the two numbers, we have to display that value here. We call here, this is our function call. And this line is our function declaration. Okay, so now I write the work of this function in my function definition part. So after the void main I finish the void main. Next I start the function definition part. So here, okay, so here we use the integer variable int. This is my return type. Then I write here the max, the function name. Then these are the dummy arguments, int x, int y, my formal arguments. Next I use here the condition if x greater than y, then return x, then x is the maximum number, larger number, then else, in the else part I return which value, y. If x is not greater, then y is greater. So this is my main part of the maximum function. The function, how the function works, that coding part we write here. And this is our Next, this calling function. So when we execute, when we compile this line, so what is your output? Enter a and b. Then here you enter the values of a and b. You enter here 10 and 20. Then printf maximum equals to max equals to what is the value percentage d, which value your function returns. So what value your function returns? If here you use 10 and 20, so 10 greater than 20 false. False means that is going to the else part. So return y. Return y. Y is 20. So now what is the value of max? Max equals to 20. So now we check this program. Okay, so look here, I already write this program here. Now I compile this one. So the errors are 0. Next we execute the program. Okay, so here I enter the value. One is 78, one is 56. Two values I enter here. Then which one is maximum? Maximum equals to 78. So now check what is the output of this program. Enter a and b. If we enter 10 and 20, so the maximum value is 20. Okay, so this is the basic of the function programming. So in our next video we continue the function programming. Okay, so thank you.